Alright, let's talk about Psycubes. Psycubes is this game's weapon. It has substats, but it's not random. You can also level up Psycubes until a certain level cap, until you need to ascend it using a material called polarization. This polarization materials can be gained from the Psycube shop and other monthly shop, and it's pretty limited, so just don't spend it willy-nilly like I did. You can also amplify the Psycubes. It's basically the game's Psycubes dupe system, and you get the materials for amplification from the shop for 300 of the currency. I suggest you guys do not buy this just yet until you have all of the 6-star Psycubes. Alright, so that's how Psycubes work. Now, which one are worth getting the first time and investing first? In my opinion, the best universal option is going to be the Brave New World, and I highly suggest you guys to pick the Psycubes from the 6-star selector that you will get in the 5th day of the Legend event. Almost every DPS Arcanist benefit from the Psycubes. The effect is fairly straightforward, more damage after an ultimate, and every Arcanist in this game wants to use their ult. It's simple and straightforward. Next, we have Hopscotch, or Hopscotch, is that how you spelled it? I don't know. Hopscotch is really good for DPS that wants to spam their ultimate, so someone like Centurion and a Knight will benefit heavily from the Psycubes. Our second life is a supportive Psycube. It's not a bad Psycube, it's an AoE heal every time you cast an ultimate, but I feel like we want to focus on our DPS first before we go into building our healer, so we can get this later on. Now, Blasphemer of the Night is a spicy Psycubes. It's going to be the best damage dealing option if you can constantly put negative status on the enemy. But here's the thing, alright? There's 3 kind of debuff in this game. There's negative status, stats down, and control. Negative status is something like Eagle's Insight 1 ability. If it says inflict something, in this case inflict weakness, sense weakness, then most likely that's a negative status. If it deliberately says that it decreases stats like reality defense down, then that's a stat down. And control is a debuff that restricts movement, so something like disarm and seal is a control type of debuff. Blasphemer of the Night is going to be the best option for Poison Best team in the future, but for now it's gonna be too hard to keep the negative status up to 100% of the time without sacrificing your team synergy. So I would say just hold on into this Psycubes until we can build a fully fledged Poison team. Thunderous Applause are also a great option for crit damage reliant damage dealers such as Lilia, Regulus, and Eagle. Overall, this is the best in slot for them. That Inquisitive Deer is another supportive Psycubes that heals the lowest HP when you cast a debuff. I would say get her second life first for your support before you get the Psycubes because her second life is a more universal option. Hissbound and Bounty is a good Psycubes because of its substat, and that is damage bonus. The effect of the Psycubes is also pretty decent. It's a self-sustaining Psycubes and one of the best options for someone like a Knight. The 5-star Psycubes are also pretty decent. The one that is worth investing in my opinion are Yearning for Desire for your Cornbloom, the Footloose for any DPS, and Afternoon Nap for crit DPS such as Lilia and Regulus. Both Decode and Lothar are a good option for your healer, so yeah, invest on those 5-star if you're lacking a good Psycubes. And that is pretty much it for Psycubes, and as usual guys, stay broke and keep playing gacha games.